The rifle was steady against my shoulder, crosshairs rising and falling with the breath of a man who had no idea death was already sighted on him. Then my phone vibrated. I almost ignored it. Habit said never break Overwatch. But the name on the screen, Mark, my oldest friend on the force, cut through my discipline. I answered. "Your daughter's in the ER," he said, voice low, flat. The world tilted, my scope blurred. "Your wife's lover put her there. Doctors say it's a miracle she's alive." For a moment, no sound, just the hammering of blood behind my eyes. Mark's voice dropped further. "I didn't file the report. No one did. The whole department's with you. He's yours. Do what you need to do." The line went dead. I lowered the rifle. My target lived another night. The real one had already been chosen for me. The hospital stank of bleach and fear. She was small in the bed, tubes like shackles. My daughter. Her lips split, cheek swollen purple. Machines breathed steady for her. I reached for her hand, but it was limp, cold. A nurse said words I didn't register. Concussion, internal bruising, stable, for now. I nodded like stone. In the corner, I saw my wife. She didn't cry. She didn't even move toward me. She just sat, eyes down, thumb tracing the inside of her palm. A nervous tic I remembered from when we first met. Only back then, it was when she was lying. She didn't ask how I found out. She didn't ask about our daughter. She just whispered, "It's not what you think." But it was. It always was. The bruises weren't just his hands, they were hers too. The silence, the betrayal, the complicity. I stared at her until she looked away. That was my answer. I didn't storm his house that night. That would have been too clean, too merciful. Instead, I studied. Phone records, bank transfers, hotel receipts. She'd helped him pay, helped him hide. My wife's name was everywhere, inked into the life of the man who broke my daughter's bones. I drove past his apartment, parked 2 blocks away, watched his windows light up, dim, light again. A shadow moved inside, careless, comfortable. He believed he was untouchable because he'd already touched everything that mattered to me. I didn't rage. Rage clouds precision. I let it simmer, slow, heavy, like a rifle barrel warming with each unseen shot. Back at home, she tried to talk. "Please, it's over." I told him it's over. I listened. And in her voice, I heard not regret, but fear. Fear of what I knew. Fear of how quiet I was. I smiled once, brief, enough to let her wonder what I had planned. She didn't sleep that night. I did, because hunters rest before dawn. The detective dropped a folder onto my kitchen table. No words, just weight. Inside, photographs. My daughter on the gurney. The handprint on her neck. The fracture lines in black and white. And then, another photo. Security footage. My wife's car outside his apartment. 2 nights before the hospital. Her climbing out, carrying groceries inside. She wasn't just complicit. She was building a home with him while mine bled on a hospital floor. I sat across from her at dinner, the folder between us. She opened it. Her fork slipped from her hand. The clatter echoed. "It's not," she started. I leaned forward. "Stop." Her mouth snapped shut. Tears pooled. But I didn't feel satisfaction, only confirmation. The final line drawn. I told her we were going for a drive. She didn't argue. We stopped outside his apartment. She knew before I spoke. "You're going up," I said. She shook her head, pale. "No, please." Up. The word cut like a trigger pulled. She climbed the stairs. I followed, silent. She knocked. He opened, smirked when he saw her, then froze when he saw me. I handed him the folder. His eyes scanned it, his face drained. He looked at her, betrayed not by me, but by her. "You told him?" he whispered. She shook. couldn't answer. I stepped forward, calm. No. She didn't tell me. She lived it. I just watched. His hands trembled. His confidence bled out in silence. The distance between them widened, though they stood inches apart. I turned, walked away, left them to tear each other apart with the truth I'd laid between them like a loaded weapon. Dawn broke pale as I drove. The road empty. My daughter would wake one day, and I'd tell her none of this. She deserved freedom from the rot that raised her. My wife would lose both of them, the man she betrayed me with, and the daughter she abandoned. That was her punishment. Not death, not blood, isolation. I felt no triumph, only stillness. The rifle in the trunk remained untouched. I never needed it. The shot had already been fired, quiet, unseen, the moment I chose silence over rage. They were already bleeding, not from wounds, from truth. I gripped the wheel tighter, exhaled once. The city faded behind me. Sometimes the cleanest kill is leaving them alive, with nothing but the wreckage they built for themselves.